NZ gastric sleeve. Just thought I'd come on with an update. It's been probably about 3 weeks since you've heard from me. I have to say I'm a little frustrated. So when you last heard from me, I hadn't met the 5 kgs, and spoiler alert, I still haven't. I was 108 kgs or 237 pounds probably last time you heard from me, and I am still at that. I saw the dietitian 2 weeks after I'd seen her last time you heard from me, and on her scales I had lost 300 grams within those 2 weeks, so that would be about 700 grams, 0.8 pounds, so not a lot at all. And so I mean, I'd thought at that stage that I was in a bit of a stall, as I'd kind of go up and I'd go down a couple of 100 grams, up and down, and but on her scales I still had a loss, so she was okay with that. Frustrating for me, and so for the first 2 weeks of since you've heard from me, I was kind of trying to break that stall, trying to break it, and still couldn't get it to break. So in the last week, basically I've gone completely off plan, completely off diet, and it's actually really scary how easily you can fall back into bad habits. In saying that, throughout that week I've maintained my loss, so I'm still 107 kilos, 108 kilos. So given the amount of crap that I've eaten in the last week, and I haven't exercised, I'm quite happy with maintaining. But the reason for doing this is so that tomorrow, so it's Sunday here, tomorrow I will restart my plan strict, and with the view of kind of hitting reset and kind of starting to kickstart again as if it was a week one. And I still only have 600 grams to lose before the dietitian will sign off the 5 kgs with her that I need for the surgeon. All up, I've lost 6 kgs, and but just not the 5 kgs with her. So yeah, so hopefully that hitting reset will give me a good loss in that first week, and it won't be too much longer, and by the end of the month I should be able to kind of get the last of that off, hoping so that maybe I might be able to see the surgeon just before Christmas, with the view of kind of being early in the new year. One of the other reasons that I have taken the last week off is I've also changed jobs. So I've just spent a week at my new job. So I didn't know as far as completely start and finishes time. So things like I would go swimming in the mornings beforehand at my old job. So being able to do that was, I needed to kind of just get in and start my new job and get a feel for how it was going to work there, before I could really do too much. And so from this week onwards, I've decided that I'm going to, I've been working a lot longer hours, so I'm still in HR, I'm still in organisational development, learning and development area. I've gone from, on New Zealand scale, a large government department, so 5,500 people, down to a very small state-owned enterprise, working in the power industry. So that's a bit of a change for me. And so even on week 1 I was there till 5 o'clock every night, so that is going to be a little bit of an adjustment. I don't know whether that'll be every day. I hope not, because I do like to be able to kind of mix it up. But yeah, it has been a bit of a readjustment. So I don't think that swimming at night is really going to work, because I haven't been getting home until 6, 6:30, almost 7 one night. So even just coming home and cooking, I need to go out to the supermarket today and kind of sort out all my options and that sort of thing, so that they're quick, easy to make meals. Because if I don't have that, then it's going to be, oh, I'll just pick up some takeaways on the way home, and it's an easy kind of ditch to fall into. So planning is key, and that's certainly what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks to kickstart my weight loss again. So basically it's been probably about 5 weeks since I've had a good loss, which is really frustrating, while I have been having quite a few things this week that I wouldn't normally on my diet. For the main part, I've been pretty staunch, so it'll be interesting to kind of see once I kick back into that whether that kickstarts the weight loss. I had a 1.7 kgs or 4-pound loss in my first week when I started, so we'll see what we end up with this time round. So I'm gonna restart the swimming in that again. My plan is to go twice a week during the working week, and then go on a Saturday, so I can still get those 3 times in. I'm also thinking that I might need to join the gym that's by my work, so that I can pop out during the day and go for an hour when I have got some free time. That seems to be what a lot of people in my new office do, so that might work. My current gym is technically in a different town, but out by where I live, right, as opposed to kind of in central Wellington where I work. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I have definitely noticed it in my clothes, my weight loss, and even with those last few weeks of not having scale losses, I've noticed it more in my clothing. Probably maybe a week or 2 into my losses, I'd bought a new pair of jeans that were a size 18. I think our sizing's a little bit different than the US sizing, so not sure what that is in US sizing. But I have got clothes in my wardrobe that are anything from an 18 to a 24. But definitely the smaller sizes are definitely kind of what I'm wearing. Most of what I'm wearing right now is more the 18 rather than the higher sizes. And I was on a phone to one of my friends the other night, and who lives in Perth, and she's like, oh, well, there's one dress that you bought last time you were out here that you'll have to send me, and so that's kind of cool, and I think I probably won't be too far away from sending her that dress either. Most of my clothes come from City Chic, which is an Australian store for plus sizes. Before City Chic opened, there really wasn't a lot of choice for plus sizes in New Zealand. Farmers, which is like a department store, had some plus sizes, and then there was a couple of other plus sizes stores, but most of the plus sizes often would be kind of something you'd see your mother wearing. So there was certainly a phase that I went through in my early 20s where I was dressing like I was 40, because that's what I could get in the plus sizes. So when City Chic opened, be 3.5 years ago here in New Zealand, that was just like an epiphany, and I went crazy, and so I've got the top level of loyalty with City Chic. Most of my clothes are City Chic, and I certainly use it a lot. So I've got some lovely dresses, which I think I will miss because my goal is to be out of the plus sizes there. So I'll certainly miss the styles, but that'll open up a whole lot of other choices for me as far as stores. So we'll see how we go with that. Also pushing surgery dates to kind of next year, it'll mean that I'll pretty much have to go through most of the summer in my current kind of wardrobe. So we'll see what happens with that. But I have had to go out and buy some new jean shorts, as the ones that I wore last summer are just all too big. So it'll be interesting when I pull my summer wardrobe out completely, as to what I do and don't fit. So yeah, I think that's probably about it for today. I'm hoping that my next video will be, yay, I'm there, and it's just waiting for a date to meet the surgeon. And as I say, once I do meet with the surgeon and actually get a date, there'll be a few more videos coming. I've got a little bit of a list of things to do. So yeah, so that's why it's not so regular at the moment, but I do intend to start doing regular ones once I'm kind of on track and I'm in the groove of it, and it's not just this kind of pre-op diet, because I will have to do an actual pre-op diet as well, which will be OptiFast, which could be anywhere for 2 to 6 weeks, hence why it's definitely going to be after Christmas. It's definitely going to be in the new year, probably February or so. So we'll see from there. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.